What's up, everyone? Adrian Morrison here. I want to welcome you to the Profit Power Hour. And I'm excited to be here tonight. I have some really unique, interesting things to show you from some of my research over the last couple of days, looking for Black Friday ideas. Everyone's piling in the room right now. Excuse me, I still have a little something, so I'm clearing my throat. I'm gonna get my camera on. Everyone should see me, yes? Cool. Hat is backwards today because that's kind of the mood that I'm in. We have our welcome screen up here, so you should all be able to see the welcome screen. If you don't have a Shopify store yet, or you have one that just sucks and you don't like it, you should try out our free Shopify store builder. It uses AI paired with software, builds your store for you, sets up most of the settings and the terms, conditions, all the good stuff, preloads it with 20 products that come from a trending database that we get. And then we kind of let the AI choose the random products from that database for you. And then it'll allow you to also choose a custom theme if that's something you want to do as an upgrade. 20 minutes, you have a really nice looking store that truly is ready to go. Now, you'll probably want to further customize it in the future as you discover, what your brand is going to be, what niches are going to be best for you, so on and so forth. But it's a really great starting point that gets you going and gets you out of decision paralysis. Below that are some of our recommended vendors. I know many of you that are tuning in tonight are brand spanking new to the Profit Power Hour. So first off, I want to welcome you. We've been doing this series since about 2014, and we do it every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. EST. We stream, and you have new training here waiting for you. So really the idea behind this is to keep you from blowing all of your money on courses, because you don't want to do that, because then you have no money to run your business, and keep you motivated, keep you ahead of the curve as I do research, which you're going to see tonight. I'm able to share that with you, and different things that I know from different masterminds that are high level that I'm in, I'm able to share with you, right? A lot of very expensive knowledge, be it from trial and error or from investing in different masterminds over the years, I'm able to share with you for free, right? That's why you want to be here. So if you are new, just also keep in mind that you can log into your accessadrian.com portal, and that is where we kind of store all of these trainings because they're recorded. Now, the ones that are in your Access Adrian portal are unedited, and the ones that are on my YouTube channel, oftentimes we will edit those down if I'm sharing, like, any personal things or whatever, data, stats, stuff I want to keep just for my PPH attendees. So they're in both places, but you might see that they're slightly different. On YouTube, you could see all of them here, or you could log into your portal. I'm now very close to 100,000 subs, so that's pretty cool. And once you log into your portal, you go to Profit Power Hour, then you just simply click on Access. And once you click Access, you hit Webinar Replays. And once you hit Webinar Replays, well, you choose if you want to watch training that is 8 years old or training that is brand new. So you click on 2024, and you'll see last week we talked about one of our scaling strategies. So this was more of an advanced strategy designed to teach you how to start with these cheaper dropship products, but ascend your customers to hopefully get them with the goal in mind of them getting them to spend more money, and thus giving you higher margins, right? And building a bigger e-commerce business. And this is one of those things that a lot of newbies don't understand when starting out. But if you understand starting out, right, it's something to build toward, right? You may not use it out of the gate, but you have it in the archive, you have it in the vault. You can go back to this when you're ready to start scaling your store. So you'll definitely want to watch that even as a complete newbie beginner. It's all right there for you. Now, tonight, what we are going to do is we're going to talk about, sorry, hopefully I'm not sniffing the whole time. We're going to be talking about some Black Friday, Cyber Monday ideas. Now, the reason it doesn't say Cyber Monday on the screen here is because I'm very OCD about keeping this looking fresh. And if I put in Cyber Monday, it would just look bad. Look. Oh, I changed the font size. Okay, well, I thought it was going to put ideas on the bottom line. Anyways, just forget that. Let's just forget that happened. Okay. So Black Friday, Cyber Monday ideas, all on 2 lines, which is quite nice. I like that, 2 lines. Now, the reason that we're preparing for this is because it is coming up. It is right around the corner. We were talking about Black Friday, Cyber Monday weeks ago. Maybe we were talking about it in August and even end of July, I believe, because Q4 is the time of the, like, there are some people that only run their e-commerce stores during Q4 just for holiday sales and traffic, or they'll launch a store just specifically to take advantage of this time of year. Shopping goes up, random impulsive purchases go up. People are, they're just trying to knock things off a list. Generally speaking, I like to teach you, and if you've been following me and getting on these webinars, I like to teach you how to do seasonal marketing. So, we're looking at what products are hot for summer or for spring or holiday marketing. So what products are hot for Valentine's Day or Mother's Day or Father's Day, so on and so forth. And it makes it really easy to do product research when you're doing that. But the thing about this time of the year, even though we do have Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, I know I'm missing some holidays, but you have all of these different, holidays that are celebrated that you could market toward. The thing about this part of the year is that random stuff just starts selling because people aren't really buying based off of the specific holiday. They're buying for different people that they're going to gift things to because of the holiday. So like Mother's Day, we know people are buying stuff for moms and grandmas, right? Valentine's Day, we know that people are mostly buying stuff for their significant other, and probably, mom and grandma gonna get some flowers too. Christmas, like, you got all types of people buying all types of stuff. So random things start going viral again, random things start trending that is not necessarily seasonal based, but because of the buying holiday season in general. Hopefully that makes sense. So I use software to do product research. I used to have like 30 Facebook accounts, and some of them said I was different ages, different genders, different locations. This is like forever ago. We're talking like 2013, 2012. I would log in and see like, okay, what's being advertised to men that are 60 plus years old? What's being advertised to women in California between 35 and 50 years old? OG type stuff. Like, so glad we don't have to do that anymore. But now, Facebook has an ads library. There are different spy tools out there. I've shown you a lot of them over the last year or two. I ended up creating my own spy tool, and we did open that up. I think we opened it up one big opening, then maybe another 2 small openings, I think we did. And it allows us to spawn ads. No, I'm not going to sell you anything. These are not sales webinars. I'm not going to try to get you to buy this. I'm not even going to give you a link to buy it because I don't think you can even buy it right now. Okay, it's my own personal tool that I had developed, but I'm going to share with you some of the research that we've done and some of the product ideas, and you're just going to see like how skewed and how different these are. But remember, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, you should be preparing for these now. We talked about this week before last. You need to start just getting products and testing and finding winners, prepping for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So let's go over some of these products, please. So one thing that I do is I look through ads. I'm looking through ads on advertising from Shopify, Walmart, Amazon, Direct, AliExpress, Etsy, and eBay. eBay not so much, but you know, I'm able to see if an ad is doing well. Now, how can we know that an ad is doing well? Well, you see, there is this little thing called on the left-hand corner called impressions. For those of you that don't know, an impression is a view. So like this ad right here for this, what the Canadian Castaway Cabin, I guess you can buy this little cabin, has 15,000 impressions. Now, 15,000 impressions is peanuts. It's nothing. Like, there's no way to tell if this ad is doing good or not doing good. The ad next to it, the mommy frame, has 67,000 impressions. Remember, impressions cost money. Generally, the way that the platform works is you pay for 1,000 impressions. That could be anywhere from $10 to $30 that Facebook is charging based off of just the auction and inventory and all sorts of stuff. So 15,000 impressions might have only cost somebody $150 in ad spend. You can't predict that an ad is doing good off 150 bucks in ad spend. But 67,000 impressions, they've spent $500+ on this ad, maybe potentially $1,500. No one's spending $100+ to I'm sorry, $500+ on an ad if it's not doing anything, if it's not generating any sales, probably, right? Now, 67,000 still isn't a ton, but it's enough to maybe get you to look. The one next to it for the sweatpants, or no, I'm sorry, the e-ink case has 1 million impressions. These people are spending a lot of money on this ad. 1 million impressions. I don't even want to try to do the math because I'm so bad at math, but they're spending thousands of dollars on ads. Okay, for 1 million impressions is a lot of impressions. And it really depends on how much they're paying. Facebook charges everything differently. It could be $10 to $30 to $50, depending. So they could be spending crazy money on this, or you know, still a lot of money, but not crazy money. The fan over here, 4.3 million impressions. So basically, the more impressions a product is getting as an ad, the more likely it is to be popping off, generating traffic and sales for that person. Now, we don't know 100% what's going on. We're just kind of using common sense here. 4.3 million impressions is a lot of eyeballs, and that means they spent a lot of money to get this ad out there, and it must be producing a return. Otherwise, they probably would have stopped it at the very least in that 60,000 range of impressions, right? Probably would have stopped it way before that, to be honest. This is a cheap product. So what I did is I've gone through and I found some products that were interesting. Now, obviously, this fan, the freeze fan, we've talked about it before. You know, it's been archived in here since May. It's winding down because it's becoming winter, right? Fall, winter. People are not really buying fans for the beach and the pool right now. So even though this has a lot of impressions and it's in our vault and it's archived, like, we're using common sense and we know that it's not likely that these are like blowing up right now. This is just an ad that's been archived for a while. that is still running, but I'm willing to bet is winding down. So we're not going to talk about that tonight. We're going to talk about some other products, starting out with this wireless LED light therapy mask. Now, I have noticed just personally, I've noticed that these are making a big comeback. They already were super popular. I think some Kardashians or one or two of them was wearing it a couple of years ago and they blew up. We've actually done a webinar series on red light therapy and how popular it's becoming, how it's there's been a massive shift from, commercial businesses, um, doctors' offices and spas, people going there to get this type of treatment to just, direct to consumer. They're doing it at home. Like I spent $12,000 on a massive wall of very intense, some of the best red lights you can get. It was expensive because I built a front wall and a back wall so I could cover my front to save me half the time, because I don't want to do basically 20 minutes on the front, 20 minutes on the back is 40 minutes. So I bought two panels so I could do it at half the time. And I know that might sound ridiculous, but time is money. You start adding up that extra 20 minutes every day, every week, every month. And it's like, what else could I have done? Probably something that can make me more than the money I invested in the back panel. Anyways, these are making another big comeback, and it's no surprise because the holiday season is coming up, and the health and beauty space is always booming, right? But if you have a friend or a kid or a niece or a granddaughter, whatever, that's really into health and beauty, this is a very cool, very appealing product that's going to catch your eye. And it's going to be like you're probably thinking as a gift giver, oh, this is an epic gift. Like when I give so and so this gift, I'm probably going to have the best gift. Look how cool this is. Plus, it has all these health benefits. And this has had 1.1 million impressions. What's cool about this is 10% of the people that have seen it hit the like button. That's really high. That's a very good like ratio. Had 101,000 likes, 393 comments, 1,000 shares. The ad that they're using, we could see down. Wait, this is not. I didn't scroll down and look at the ad. I just looked at the impressions. I don't know what the angle of this ad is. This is interesting here. But the product in itself, 1 million in impressions. And what's cool about this is these types of images, they get people's attention. These are kind of like shocking. I have a little bit of a shock factor to them. So when you're running ads showing these cool things, yeah, I mean, it gets people's attention. So if we were to, and this is a wireless mask too, so there's no wire attached. So if we were to just jump over to AliExpress and type in wireless LED face mask, they're selling theirs for $77 plus shipping. You can see that, you can get similar mask on here for 17 bucks, $26, $24. Some of the higher end ones are very expensive. So, there's some good margin that they probably have built in to this mask. Then there's the ones that kind of wrap around your face that aren't so like, not like a face shield, more of like a wrap around the face. So, yeah, I mean, there's, probably more mobile, easier to pack, take somewhere with you. So these are very cool. Now, looking at Google Trends with these, I was doing the research on them because I know that they've been around for a while. I want to make sure that they're actually trending again, even though I'm seeing a lot of them. And in the last 30 days, you can see that they are at our baseline and actually trending upward. On Google Trends, we like to see products at a 50 or above. And in the last 30 days, it's no surprise that it started to go up a little bit, just because it's probably a gift. It's under 100 bucks, makes a good gift. It makes it for a nice gift, but it's still affordable for a lot of people. And I think that this product is going to shine again this year for the holiday season. Now, if I were to go back over a 12-month period of time, you're going to see that last October, this is how you look at data here, okay? Last October 29th is where the big spike was for these types of masks. You see this huge spike from kind of nothing to a lot. And then we saw another spike in February. I don't quite understand the spike in February. I don't think a good Valentine's Day gift to your, partner is LED face mask and saying, "Hey, yo, like your face is ugly, you need to fix your skin." Um, I could be wrong. Like maybe honesty is was really big this Valentine's Day. Um, but it spiked to level 100. This was crazy. And then it kind of simmered back down and started kind of, it's up between the 50 range or whatever. And you can see it's about to pop back up most likely. We're going to see if it does this year what it did last year. And then we can look at, a 90-day spread of this data, and it's just like all over the place, all over the place. So you have to kind of know how to look at it and how to understand, like, why would this be, in the last 30 days kind of trending upward? Well, because we're going into Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Christmas holidays, so on and so forth. So this is one of those products that is unique, interesting looking. Clearly there is demand for it. We can see that through ads, through this person spending a lot of money on this particular ad right here, the like ratio. We can look at the website that is actually selling the product if we want to kind of see how they have the product framed. Looks like they've done a price markup to $86, probably smart considering conversions likely are going to go up. And I mean, look, their page sucks. There's nothing special about this sales page, because when you have a cool, unique product, you don't have to have a fancy page with all these widgets and gadgets and all this stuff to sell it. You just have to get the right product in front of the right person's face and show them some clear examples of what the product looks like. And then you'll see down here they have just some interesting, like a little description. That's really it, right? So when I say the page sucks, I'm not hating on the person that built this page. I think they're smart. They're focused on just getting the impulsive purchase very quickly. Any info for people that need more info is at the scroll down underneath the fold. And they likely know that this product is in demand, it's cool, and people are going to impulsively purchase it. Boom. Okay, done deal. Does that make sense? So this is a product that I think is going to be another hitter to watch. Then you got the Magic Mirror. The Magic Mirror has a very high like ratio, 250,000 likes out of 1.5 million impressions. So 1.5 million impressions, again, is a lot of money. Let's just say that they let's do 1, 2, 3. Let's just say that they spent $15, which is pretty dang cheap for these impressions, right? They're spending, I did my math wrong here because I suck. They're spending thousands and thousands of dollars. I know I need to move, add a decimal and all this stuff. But again, at $10 per 1,000 impressions, which is like almost, I would say, free on Facebook, because that's super cheap. They're spending a lot of money. So if they're paying those $30, $40 cost per impression or more, again, spending big money. We don't know what they're spending on these impressions, right? We just know that it's definitely not cheaper than $10 per 1,000 impressions. And the makeup mirror seems to be like a little mirror here that turns into a frame, so it's a dual purpose. Again, something that's going to appeal to health and beauty, and obviously something that you might target to people that are in a relationship, or people that are parents that want to have a picture of their kids on their vanity and their makeup mirror, whatever. They're selling for $27. So let's just see if AliExpress has anything. We have to dig deeper because it looks like they made up a custom name. Yeah, they made a custom name for the mirror. So a picture frame makeup mirror. I don't know. We have to type in a couple. Yeah, there you go. $7 right here. So when something has a custom name, You just kind of have to kind of guess what to type in. Does in drop or AliExpress or whatever it may be. $7, they're selling it for 27 plus shipping. Great markup. This is something that people probably aren't searching for on Google as much, as it's just a random gadget that they're impulsively purchasing. So I haven't even looked at Google Trends for this because it probably won't show very much. But they're selling it for almost $30, 1.5 million impressions. So it's a ton of money they're spending on the ad. This one was very interesting to me. 12.8 million impressions, y'all. That's a lot of views. 12.8 million impressions is absolutely insane. So this is a egg yolk separator or mixer. I saw this and I was like, what the heck is this? Which is probably what a lot of people say when they see this, but we all know that kitchen gadgets sell really, really well, right? So that being said, so I was responding to a text. My wife was telling me Drake is not sleeping well, so she apologizes if can hear us. I mean, we can hear him in here because his bedroom basically is right there. It's behind me. So, anyways, okay. So the Yolk Mixer, 12.8 million impressions, almost 500,000 likes, which is crazy. It's got tons of shares. It's got tons of comments. This thing's wild. I looked at this. I still don't know like who would want this, why they would use it. I've never thought about mixing the yolk and then hard boiling an egg. But if those of you that can see this ad here, I can't really make it any bigger. What you do is I don't know, you put it in this little sack and twist it around. Maybe not. Okay, you don't do that. That's what other people used to do. You put it in this thing and you pull a string and the string spins it. Then you hard boil it and then you crack it and everything is mixed. I still don't know why you would do that. I'm missing something here, but apparently people want to do that at a very high rate. They're selling this for 20 bucks. So, they may have a custom name, but it's $2. Literally $2.08. Wow. And they're selling that for how much? 20 bucks. That's wild. That is wild. That margin there. Obviously they're shipping and ad spend. But 12.8 million impressions, they're crushing it. This is something that, again, for the holiday season will probably pop off because it's a funny, cool, unique, interesting gadget for the kitchen, and people love kitchen gadgets. The other thing that I'm seeing is a lot of like galaxy stuff hitting again. So this Ludo sphere lamp, it's got like a moon in it, it's got galaxy stuff in it, the world in it, and it's just a little bedside lamp with a hologram that's inside of it, $24. Again, this looks like it is probably a custom name. So if I come over here and type it in, I don't know if I'm going to find that exact, yeah. Okay, well, here it is. Here's one, but they're calling it a crystal ball lamp with galaxy objects. So $2.23. We could see it over here, 6.6 million impressions, 235,000 likes, which is a lot, 21,000 shares, which is wild. And they're selling for 25 bucks, and they're probably getting it for $2, $3. We could see their ad copy, their page they're selling it on, all that good stuff. We can see the ads down here that they're using. So, here's like an unboxing of it or whatever. They're actually a lot smaller than I thought they were. But yeah, there you go. Boom. Very cool. 6 million impressions popping off. So this is their working ad apparently. This must be a new one that they're testing out that's a little bit more polished of an ad, whereas this one looks a bit more creator style, like a review. Okay, so I'm just trying to pop through these. A couple more. The Frostfire cup holder. So this is obviously going to be a very popular style product for the winter and the holiday season because people are traveling and they got their soup, they got their coffee that gets cold while they're in their car. And this is a thing that can keep it cold if necessary during the summer, or during the winter, it could keep your drink nice and warm. 226,000 impressions, so not into the millions, but worth looking at as we move into the holiday season. The next thing I've been seeing is these cozy chomper slippers that look like they make a Mario style mushroom. I'm seeing these everywhere. I do want to caution you. I'm not going to necessarily recommend selling these because I'm seeing them everywhere, but you know, they look a little too much like Mario Brothers style, um, whatever they are. I guess they're mushrooms or something. Or maybe it's like the little eater, the traps. That's like a mouth when you put it in the storage, like a fly trap. I don't know. Like I would, before I sold something like this, I'd email it to, you know, an attorney and say, hey, can you look into this? Do you see any potential like, you know, copyright infringement or trademark infringements here with these? But they are like, I'm seeing them everywhere recently. So I would do your research on those first. These chopsticks, I honestly think that they could be cool as Jedi. They're called Jedi sticks. I don't know about legal stuff calling it Jedi sticks. Again, I'm always trying to teach you like to think about, you know, not getting in trouble. There's nothing about these that I personally see as, and I'm not an attorney and I cannot give you legal advice, by the way. So never take legal advice from me as I would never give it to you. But I wouldn't think lightsaber as soon as I saw these, but because of the name here, I feel like you get at the Star Wars crowd without calling these lightsabers or Jedi sticks and find just some basically glow like LED chopsticks. And I'd seriously doubt you, again, you can consult an attorney that does this type of stuff. I would imagine an attorney would say, yeah, there's no issue with LED chopsticks. They're chopsticks, not lightsabers. Just don't call them lightsabers. Do not reference Star Wars. But you know, any person that likes Star Wars or is a Star Wars fan would look at these and you know they might in their own brain say, "Oh, those kind of look like lightsabers," without you saying it, inferring it, conveying it, implying it, so on and so forth. The other thing I saw, and I haven't really looked into this one yet, but I wanted to point out what was interesting about it. They're using a more viral drink. This is a Logan Paul and KSI's brand. They're very big YouTubers for those of you that don't know who they are. Um, and they have own this company or a portion of this company called Prime. And so I thought it was smart that they're using Prime bottles in this as it gets people's attention. But I don't really know yet what this does. All that I saw was that it has 2 million impressions, but only 10,000 likes. So you know, the like ratio is a little bit whatever, but yeah, I have to do more research on this. I really don't know what it is, but I just saw it trending, so I wanted to pull it up and put it in your brain. And I'll look at it a little bit deeper, right? Is there anything else? Oh, the other thing was this holographic fan. It's a single blade fan. Looked really cool, 2.2 million impressions. And you could see the ad down here. It's a single blade fan, but it's got a hologram in it. So it's magnetized, it could stick, and you turn it on, and I imagine, yeah, you can play some, like, put some really cool emblems up here, animations up there. Very neat, very unique. Totally looks like a product that would crush it during Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I think every parent would see this and be like, oh, my kid would love to have this in their room, or my kid is a YouTuber or a creator, or they're aspiring to be one, and they're trying to set up their room with all the lights and all that stuff. This could be really cool for them in the background. Again, it's my opinion, but I mean, you know, the numbers don't lie. There's 2.2 million impressions. Obviously, people like this with a very good popularity on likes, 121,000 likes on 2 million impressions. Really, really nice. 3,000 shares. I mean, this thing is very cool, and you can find it probably on AliExpress. So I don't understand that photo right there. I don't like that photo. It doesn't properly convey what it does, but there are probably tons of different photos. So these are some of the hot products that I would recommend looking into. I've obviously, I'm doing research on these. I'm looking for stuff that is getting a lot of attention, a lot of impressions. And there's a gazillion more products that could pop off. It is, that time of the year, 'tis the season. So you can go check these products out, list them on your store, market them, test them, see what kind of results you get. Hopefully I've done, I've got you a little bit excited, taken a little bit of work off your plate for new products to test. And let me know if any of these pop off for you. I'd love to hear your feedback on these products for those of you that actually implement and test these, if that's something you desire to do. So see you all next week. I love you all. And if you're in Florida in the way of, in the path of this hurricane that's coming, my thoughts and prayers go out to you. Stay safe. My advice is, if you're in an area that is in danger, get the hell out if you can. Better safe than sorry. We almost had a hurricane hit here the other week. It was coming right for us, and then it turned away from us. And I got out, I wanted to make sure that my family was safe. So I know a lot of people are like, oh, we're going to sit this out. We're going to stick this through and da 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 da. Be safe. All right, be safe, be well. Hopefully you get to safety and all of your belongings and your memories and everything are preserved, and just prayers, many, many prayers. All right, love you all. I'll see you all next week, same place, same time, right here on the Profit Power Hour. That's it. Good night.